doing my thing, looking so good, make the whole world say, I'm just doing my thing, doing my thing. Keep your eyes on this.
The first time I met the next person that we're interviewing, Andy Ford, was at the Springfield Show, I want to say maybe 4 years ago. And I was doing kind of a wander through, and I found his booth, and I was shocked and surprised that this guy had such great presence, incredible minerals, and when I met him, he was an incredibly nice guy, and I did an interview with him, and I was shocked that I had never heard of him before. I then learned that he only exhibited at the Springfield Show because he had a full-time job back then. Well, now the years have gone by, and it's honestly not been that long, but now Ford Minerals, Andrew Ford, is here at the 2025 HardRock Summit with a booth of his own. So we're going to go in right now, and we're going to talk with Andrew Ford, and we're going to learn a little bit about his background and some of the great things that he's brought to the show. Andrew, how you doing, brother?
How's it going, Brian?
Good to see you, man. I am so happy to see you here.
I am happy to be here.
Well, you know, as I was telling the audience in the intro here, you and I met in Springfield I think it was about 4 years ago?
Probably. 2022, 2021-ish.
Right.
Around
and
that.
you had a full-time job then.
I did.
You only did the Springfield Show.
Correct.
Since then, you've become a full-time mineral dealer. This year in Tucson was the first time you really attended Tucson, but you weren't set up. You didn't have a booth.
Yeah, I didn't set up. I've attended Tucson for the last 4 years,
Okay.
Just buying. But this year I was trying to do some selling, but this coming year in 26, I'll actually be set up.
You'll have a booth.
Right.
But this is your first time set up as a dealer in your own booth.
Yep.
At a major mineral show, and
Absolutely.
we're here at Denver, and it's one of the big fours.
Yeah, I'm stoked to be here, and we got a lot of great things that I want to show you.
Well, you know, one of the things that really drew me to you back in Springfield was just the quality of your display.
Thank
and the
you.
fact that I had never heard of you before, because that was the first time I was in Springfield.
Right.
I was shocked. And then when I got to start talking with you, I realized what great specimens you had, what a great guy you are. And, you know, I've always had my eye on you ever since then. So I am so happy to see that you're here.
Thank you. It's great to be here. This is a show that I've wanted to do for a long time, and it finally all came together. So we're very excited.
Awesome. Take us through some of the great things you've brought.
Yeah, so this particular pocket of the Yaogongshan fluorites, the purple fluorites on the white quartz with the pyrite associations that kind of coat some of the corners, I've been fortunate enough to now own all of the top 3 that came out of this pocket.
Nice.
This one is definitely tied for number 1. It just depends on your preference.
Sure.
The other one that I sold, I posted it and it went really viral on the internet because it had the best Frenkel defect that I have ever seen.
Okay.
And that was a really additive feature of that piece, but that piece didn't have the bright, sparkly white matrix. This one does.
Superb.
It's super aesthetic. Those cubes are, it almost looks man-made, how perfect those are placed on there.
AI generated.
Yeah, right. I know, and that's becoming a thing now. These AI crystals all over.
I'm starting to collect photos of those.
I know.
You know, in one of my albums.
And it's dangerous though, because so many new collectors come in. I've had serious people that are trying to get into the game, and they message, "Where can I get this?" And I was like, "You cannot, because it does not exist. It's AI."
Right, but I see it as an opportunity for education. You know, it's buyer beware, and it's always been that way. If you're buying minerals, you need to educate yourself. You need to see. And, you know, for the more seasoned people, you can look at an image like that and you immediately start laughing.
Yeah, right.
And so, even if that's drawing their attention, great. Now let's educate them and let them realize how
100%.
ridiculous that piece was, but how fabulous some of these real pieces
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do maybe 3 more in this case.
Okay.
So this spiralite is just so artistically aesthetic, the way it's put together like that by Mother Nature. I love pieces that look artistic.
Yeah.
And this is everything that I look for. I look for a nice isolated crystal or a couple isolated crystals on matrix. This piece, it's got the right luster, the right color contrast. It's, you know, a true Russian classic, and you don't see a lot of great ones.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to have that one out. Brand new piece. There's a lot of brand new things.
Well, James Webb, he started a company called the Focal Crystal, and I think it's a great name because it really describes key things on pieces like this, which is that focal crystal on top.
Absolutely. And then speaking of focal crystal, right next to it, this garnet from Pakistan.
God, look at that.
I know. It's the contrast is there, the color is there, the luster is there.
There's such depth to it.
I don't know if the camera's going to pick up how red those are.
Not really, yeah.
They really sing. It's a very, very spectacular, very showy piece. And it's nice because that's another one that you don't really see a ton of truly great ones. So we're very happy to have that one out. And then the last thing is actually right up in this corner. A lot of people may overlook that because they look at it as if it's a fluorite specimen, which of course it is. Mm-hmm. The thing that's important about that piece, it's actually mostly a galena specimen. And the galena crystals on that are the finest quality that I have ever seen for both size, just the quality of them. It is the finest quality I have ever seen from the Denton mine.
Yep.
And this was Ross Lilly's personal piece. He had two of them. One was a little bit larger, but this one has the sharper edges, the better luster. It also has some iridescence. It went into a private collection from there. It was then sold through Stuart Walensky to Irv Brown. I got it from Irv, and now it's available here.
God, just the pedigree on that piece is
right.
Like,
That's provenance.
I mean, honestly, with a piece like that, all you have to do is mention the people.
Everybody, right.
Ross Lilly, personal collection, Stuart Walensky, Irv Brown. Mm-hmm. I don't even need to see the piece, I'll buy it.
Right.
It's those names mean that much. And now Andrew Ford.
We hope. Another one that's just fun in here. Do you like to golf, Brian? Because I have a very expensive golf club here, and it will only work once.
I will only putt with that.
Okay. It will work, but only one time. Right. But I think a lot of people like that. And it's also a very high quality crystal. I mean, it's probably 13 inches-ish. And it's got great gem clarity. There's only one repair right at the very base.
Okay, yeah.
And there's no inclusions. It's got the right luster, the green cap that's typical of the Azul Bien Grande pocket from the Pedernera mine.
Well, seeing Pedernera pieces are always just classic, and it's always great to see such a lovely piece.
Yeah,
and I love the clutch mount that you have on that. Yes. I have to say, that really makes it.
Yeah,
because it elevates it
makes
and kind
it
of
a little more important.
Sets it off and shows you how delicate that piece is.
Yeah,
and just one repair, that's pretty damn good,
especially
on such a large
size.
Piece.
Right. Yeah. Over here, there's two things that I just want to point out. This piece is one of the ones that was featured in Stuart Walensky's Emerald exhibition.
I was gonna say,
Yep. It's a very well-known
piece. That was the Fuda's Tears.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. It was also on exhibit by GIA. At one point, it's featured in the European Emerald book. And the thing that is my favorite about this piece is not the beautiful emerald. It's not the giant calcite that's the best quality I've seen from Colombia for that size of a calcite crystal. It's the colorless fluorites that you almost don't even notice because they just blend in. I've seen extremely few that have fluorite associations with them from the Cosquez mine, and I just think that that's a superb combination specimen.
And it too has a great history.
Yes. Again, Stuart Walensky, I know Daniel owned this at one point. It went to Irv. It's a superb piece. And then another one, of course, is this Vietnamese tourmaline, which looks almost reminiscent of one of the great Malcons. Mm-hmm. I have only ever seen one other that is on matrix.
Oh, okay.
This is the finest one I've personally seen. It's got the right color. It has very good luster for the locality. Typically, the Vietnamese pieces, especially out of pocket number 2, which is where this was from, don't have the best luster, but this one is substantially and noticeably better than the comparables that I've seen. And the fact that it's on matrix and has the red, that bright pink reddish color is great.
And great positioning on that.
And then we'll take a look over here on
and Andrew, you got great other pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Minerva fluoride, the pyromorphite, Milpias, just we're just kind of giving the viewers like an overall scan.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you're here in Denver, spend some time at these cases.
Thank you. Yeah,
Definitely worth it.
We're very, very excited. I have some great things in the back room.
Okay.
If you want to take a look, come into the
I
secret
love
office.
this. We already have bathroom rocks.
Yes, bathroom rocks.
Oh, now I know where to get my morning Java fix.
Yes, absolutely. We do have the espresso machine ready to go. Alyssa can't live without that. There's two things that I really want to share that are absolutely spectacular. The first one is a Jonas Mine tourmaline.
Oh, shoot.
Now, there's a funny story behind this piece. I missed it several years ago, and I was heartbroken. I was devastated. I thought I would never see it again. The dealers told me that it was in a black hole, and then I saw it out on display, and I paid
Grabbed it.
more than double what it was offered to me initially, but I could not miss this. I mean, you can read right through it. I don't know if the camera picks up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I can see your finger behind it.
It's just an incredible piece with the lepidolite.
I love the sidecars on the end.
Just a beautiful piece. That true cranberry red color.
Indeed.
That you want from the Jonas piece.
That's superb.
And then we'll set this aside just for now. And this is the thing that I am personally the most excited about.
Ooh.
This is something that I also thought was in a black hole. I thought I would never see it again. And then it was offered to me. And this is my personal, one of my top 3 favorite mineral specimens of all time. It's probably not the most expensive thing.
Okay.
But in terms of beauty, symmetry, clarity, everything I look for. You like the buildup I'm doing?
Yeah. And I'm sure
This is what I look for. When I look
viewers
for,
are wondering, when's he going to open
know.
it up?
This is what I look for in all mineral specimens, is this level of
Jesus.
perfection. The luster's there. You can read right through it, the clarity, the beautiful sphalerite crystal right at the bottom,
That's
the crystallized dolomite right over that matrix.
You couldn't have AI generate a better piece.
No. The back, all complete.
And not even a Wilbur on it.
Not a Wilbur. Nothing. This is the definition of mineralogical perfection.
And sorry, viewers, that's going into Andrew's personal collection, so you will never acquire that.
It is, yeah, there's no chance.
That is amazing.
Just unbelievable. I've been looking at this for hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it yesterday, and
No, you can't stop.
the first thing I did this morning is I came down here and opened up this box, and I mean, even in the box, just the best rocks. You don't need special lights. You don't need anything. You open the lid, and that's.
And you can just literally sit here, like you say, for hours and just play with that.
It is a truly, truly, unbelievably perfect object.
Dude, congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the great work.
Yes, thank you.
And we will catch up with you in Tucson.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Andrew.
Eyes on this.